Dev Patnaik, Wired to Care, How Companies Prosper When They Create Widespread Empathy. In today's fast-paced and data-driven business world, it has become all too common for companies to make decisions based on numbers and statistics, often forgetting the vital human element, empathy. Enter Wired to Care, How Companies Prosper When They Create Widespread Empathy by Dev Patnaik. This book brings the focus back to empathy as a foundational element for any successful business. It shows how creating real-life connections with customers and understanding their emotions and perspectives can make all the difference in driving customer loyalty and long-term business growth. The book explores how companies like Disney, Harley-Davidson, and Nike have successfully used empathy to become industry leaders and offers practical approaches to integrate empathy into your own organization.
The power of empathy in business. In the world of business, it's easy to rely solely on statistics and forecasts when making important decisions. However, this oversimplification neglects a crucial aspect: empathy. To truly understand what customers want, companies must have a real-life connection to the people their decisions will affect. This connection is what enables executives to make sound business decisions that are beneficial to their customers. Such was the case with Disney's Animal Kingdom theme park, which became a resounding success after executive Joe Rohde introduced a Bengal tiger to highlight the appeal of wild animals. Unfortunately, as companies expand and become more successful, they often lose touch with their everyday customers, leading to a disconnect between the products being sold and their intended audience. In such cases, empathy can be a powerful tool to help businesses realign with their customers' needs and preferences. This engaging and informative summary highlights the importance of empathy in business and describes how it can be used to make better decisions and connect with customers. Empathy in business. Businesses are more successful when they connect with their customers on a personal level. Harley-Davidson, for example, hires employees who share the same passion for bikes as their customers. This connection has resulted in the company's growth while the rest of the U.S. motor industry struggled. However, not every company can hire its customers. In such cases, empathy is key in understanding the needs and wants of the target market. Companies like American Girl, whose target audience is young girls, read their fan mail and observe how the kids play with their products to stay on top of their market. In conclusion, businesses can create a stronger bond with their customers by placing themselves in their shoes and understanding their perspective. Open empathy organizations. The concept of open empathy organizations encourages every employee to establish and nurture meaningful customer connections. Instead of relying on a small department to interpret customer needs, every staff member becomes a customer. Nike is an excellent example of this approach as they provide basketball courts, soccer pitches, and running tracks to encourage their employees to act as customers. To turn your business into an open empathy organization, make it effortless for your workers to empathize with customers. For instance, Netflix gives every employee a free DVD player and a subscription to their service. Taking a creative approach is also necessary. Nike, for instance, recreated Japanese teenagers' rooms when they entered Japan's market, enabling their employees to empathize with Japanese customers. This strategy helped Nike become a leading player in Japan's market. Reframing for success. Perspective change can lead to business growth. In business, it is important to have a different perspective to grow and stand out. The article suggests that seeing the customer's point of view can lead to potential growth. An example is given of Target, which changed their perspective during the back-to-school period, viewing it from the perspective of college students moving out of home for the first time. By creating a back-to-school campaign around big life changes, with new products like Kitchen in a Box, Target increased its revenue by 12%. Taking into account the customer's perception can lead to revamping of a business model, as illustrated by Kodak. Despite considering themselves a film company, they lagged behind the competition until they discovered how their customers perceived them. They realized that they were perceived as a photography company, and as a result, they launched the disposable camera, which became a huge success. In conclusion, reframing can improve products and marketing strategies. By changing your perspective and seeing the world through a customer's eyes, new opportunities and growth can be achieved. The importance of perspective in finding purpose at work. All work is significant, and everyone holds an important role in serving a purpose. The Clorox cleaning company serves as an example of how even an ordinary company can feel significant by changing their image and connecting with real, everyday people. It is essential to realize that work holds meaning and importance, and feeling like you are serving a purpose can make a positive influence on the world.
When it comes to running a successful business, the impact of empathy cannot be underestimated. Wired to Care highlights the importance of staying connected with customers, understanding their needs, and putting yourself in their shoes in order to gain valuable insights. Examples from renowned companies attested that taking different perspectives and focusing on the customer's real-life experiences can lead to innovative product offerings and business models, ultimately increasing revenue and sustaining long-term success. By incorporating empathy into your organization's culture and promoting a sense of purpose, passion, and meaning in the work you do, you can reap the benefits of a more engaged, motivated, and productive workforce that is truly invested in the company's success and the well-being of its customers.